Good morning from Provo, Utah. I'm recording today at Brigham Young University's Marriott School of Management, the location where I was taught many of the principles I've explained thus far in this series. A mentor suggested at watching these videos thus far that I had not talked about the why I'm talking about these principles. Thought maybe I'd try to explain that today. One way to talk about the why is to think about measurement. One way we measure problems often is financially, the financial impact of problems. It doesn't measure everything financially, but finances can measure many types of problems. I have seen in my career, now 25 plus years, organizations that spend tens, 20s, 50, hundreds, even billions of dollars in trying to solve these financial reporting problems. And not always are they solved very effectively. The end of spending tens of millions of dollars, organizations in some cases have produced a system that is not able to produce daily reporting on a daily basis. It takes 72 hours to produce the daily report. That's not very effective. They have to go back and do many things of a very serious nature to the system to try to get it to do. In some cases, they're nearly scrapping much of the work that's been done thus far to try to produce the reporting. In other cases, I've seen organizations that have spent tens and hundreds of millions of dollars to learn at the end that the system's only capable of answering the specific balance questions that were designed into the system. Other questions that may arise after the fact can't be answered, and the system is not flexible enough to be able to produce those outputs. Very disappointing to those that have sponsored these kinds of systems. And the systems we're talking about using here, these aren't some made-up, tiny firm trying to solve the problem for the first time with inexperience. These systems are built by the largest organizations using the most credible software that there is available to do it. And yet these are still the results that I often see happening. I see organizations spending months investigating alternative solutions to the problem, only to come away saying there isn't software now that solves these kinds of problems in a very effective manner. The principles that I'm talking about in these videos, I think, are at the heart of the software, the next generation of software that is required to solve these problems. And these principles have to be understood by those that build the software, those that use the software, those that configure the software. The principles will simplify and make more cost-effective our financial reporting processes, freeing up millions and billions of dollars even to go to more worthy causes like education and healthcare and poverty alleviation. That's why I'm talking about these problems, and that's why this is important, because organizations are not solving these problems as effectively as I think is possible to do.